that was grad school. Yoga in grad school was like, yoga was my sanity.
Welcome. So I am here today with Dr. Garret. And what is your last name? Because I only know you by Dr. Yogi Gare.
Garret Neill.
Why don't you introduce yourself for us?
Well, hello. I'm Garret Neill, or Dr. Garret Neill, chiropractor, DC, or as the internet knows me, Dr. Yogi Gare. So I started with yoga, I think about 12-ish years ago. It was a while ago. Yeah, it was like so sophomore year of high school. It would have been like 2005. I was a competitive swimmer, and I was like kind of high up there. I wasn't like super good, but I ended up injuring my shoulders to the point where like when I was swimming, it looked like I was a T-Rex because I couldn't reach my arms over my head anymore. And so my medical doctor at the time, I'm so thankful that he wasn't like a pro surgery, like crazy dude that a lot of the guys out there are. And he recommended like conservative care. And so he's like, hey, yeah, find someone who can do Pilates. Find someone who can do something to help you so that you don't have to get surgery. But when I was done, my swim coach recommended like cross training. He was like, you should try doing yoga. And I think like my journey with yoga starts like a lot of men. I looked at him and I went, yoga's for girls. Why would I ever do yoga? So I remember going to my first class, and it was at the 24-hour fitness. It was just a big gym chain. And it was some guy that was teaching the class, and it was packed.
I would have let down, right?
No, and I just remember being there and being like, what is this? This is so crazy. And then just like typical story, like back of the room, like looking around, like what the baby, happy baby, what the hell does that mean? I remember having such a good time, and like the next day just being so sore, like, what is this muscle under my armpit? What is this that I'm feeling here? I don't even think I looked at a single girl. I think I was just trying to focus on like what I was doing and like survive. Once I started doing the Pilates and the yoga, I was back to swimming normal. I wasn't a T-Rex in the pool anymore. So it was like just showing that benefit to my body. Like old 15-year-old Garret doesn't probably care about the benefits of strength training, the benefits of mobility training and cardio and all that. He only probably cared about what was going on in the moment.
Without having a friend or a coach or someone whose opinion you valued pulling you in, would you have never maybe tried yoga or not been as interested to try it?
I think at a certain point in my life, it probably would have floated in. I was doing more yoga as an athlete at the time, but when my father passed away, I started doing a lot more yoga, just kind of like at home with like DVDs and stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's when I really started to connect to it, because I felt like it helped me kind of like, that was my 1 hour of like, the world is gone. This is me. This is my practice. This is what's keeping me sane. That was grad school. Yoga in grad school was like, yoga was my sanity. To really kind of cope and just keep moving forward, I needed to move my mind and I needed to move my body. And I felt like yoga, especially like this was when I was like doing it on my own, was especially helpful with that. I love approaching my mat and being like, all right, extended side angle. Like, what happens if I do this today? Ooh, all right, maybe not that. All right, what happens if I go like this, though? I'm like, oh, that was actually really cool. How can I do this, or how can I do that again? Or what else would generate this feeling?
Right.
So, it's the heart and mind of a scientist, always asking questions, always like trying to figure out like what's going on. And then like, it's a curse too, because you don't always want to be thinking.
You always want to be in your head.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just like being playful. Having fun in what I do is largely like I think the theme of my life and my practice. And like if it's not fun, then how can I make it fun? And if it's consistently not fun, all right, then how can I change this?
Yeah. How can you empower yourself to make that shift?
Yeah. Because even the most awkward situations, right? You can just awkwardly laugh them off.